Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm back on here today because I promised this lady for so long that I'm going to show her how to make this pin cushion, okay? My pin cushion chair, it is really old. I've had it for so long. I actually still got some needles stuck down in there that I was trying to get out a while ago, but I don't want to be sticking them in myself, so I'm going to just leave it. Now, I made this out of, I think, could be a tin, but it might be one of these. It could be one of these, I'd say. Now, I didn't think I had much tape on this, because you can get your ribbon or your tape on it, sticky tapes and stuff. And I thought, well, I'll just take this off and wind it on something else and I can use it later. Don't underestimate how much tape you've got left, because I had a lot, but it's okay, because I rolled it around something else and it'll be fine to use later, something else. So you need a round thing. Now, if you don't have one of these, or this could be a little tin, but I don't think it is. Could be a tin can. I think it might be like something what salmon might be in or something. I don't know, because if you get anything higher, it probably won't. You have to make it in proportion. So this is about the same size, little tiny bit bigger, but not much. Okay, so you'll need, now I did this from I seen a picture and I just worked my way through it because it was a miniature one that I seen. It's in a picture, it's a book that I've got, and I just made it a bit bigger than what I seen, okay? And it wasn't actually a pin cushion. I think it's for a dollhouse chair or something. Right? Now, we need a bit of cardboard because we've got to have a bit of cardboard for the bottom. So here I've got a piece of cardboard from the bottom of and you can't see what I'm here, from the bottom of one of my papers. So I'm going to just actually draw around here. Really badly by the seams of things. Went out over the edge and everything. I'm telling you this is what I'm doing, okay? So you just believe me. I'm around here, draw around here. If you can't see me, sorry. There we go. There we go. Now we're right. Now get your biggest, weirdest scissors, gawky ones. Okay. And we're going to cut it out round. We do hope we're going to cut it out round. All right. So this is how you do your pattern, alright? So get your piece, whatever. Now, I have a little tiny box here that I was going to use. That would have been okay, but I didn't really think it worked because it's a lid, so I think it worked for that. We also have a bracelet here that this would be okay too. It's actually got, what's the name on it? Drawing. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way, am I? It's actually got fabric on there, and you could actually use something like that because it's actually nearly the same size, it's a bit smaller, but I didn't want to use that bit, you know. I would cover it over, but a bracelet will work just as good, because what we need is only the well, we just sort of need the outside piece. I bought that bracelet so I could do exactly this with it, but I decided that I wanted to do it this way because I'd have to cover that. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, so just let you know that I just didn't want to cover it, but I still probably will make a good shabby chic one if you put lots of stuff on it, maybe. Put a different piece of lace around there, do it up nice. Now you'll be pleased to hear that I actually have a reasonably full glue pot and it is standing upside down. Isn't that cool? So we're not going to be fighting with the glue today. Now this is not cut out really marvellous. I'll have to give it another do. Okay. Now, to make the part that goes around, because there's going to be lots of whatever the thing you pick, this is going to make a difference to the size of what you want your back piece to be. So what we're going to do is we're just going to eyeball. It seems awful noisy out there today. We're going to work out what we'd sort of need in the length of this piece here. So I'm going to cut a piece the bit wider than my base, and cut a bit wider. Okay, I'll do that here. Where's my metal ruler? I'd rather have that. Yeah, we would, wouldn't we? We'd rather have the metal ruler. Just as a case of getting it out from underneath everything I've got it in under here. Right, now we've got the metal ruler. I'm going to just cut, because we've got the, the camera's moving. We've got the, a bit wider than, because that part there at the front is a tiny bit higher than your base piece here. And that's my cat climbing up on the door. I do hope my husband's out there with him, because he gets up there and then he can't get down. I wish he wouldn't do that. You know, you can't train some things. This won't be in it. I don't think hubby is in there somehow. He's outside. So I'm going to make this probably a couple of little bits further than. So that up there is 1, 2, I'll try and tell you in a minute. Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3/4 of an inch. No, 3 centimetres and a bit. I'm sorry, but see, yours is going to be different, because you're going to have a different sort of round base to mine, most likely. So you just want to make it a little bit wider, and I'm trying to work out this, because I'm actually not going to cut it, because it's pretty deep to cut through, I think. Pretty thick. I just want it to be straight, I hope. I'm going to cut it with the scissors. I could have used me wheel cutting thing, but I don't know if it'd like to cut through this. Now hang on. Stop. Right now, Sonia. I have to finish drawing it before I cut it out, don't I? I cannot not draw it before I cut it out. So we got a line going all the way across there. So I'm going to draw half of this. There goes that wicked mailman. Okay. So if I am way out of the shot, I'm sorry. Wait a minute, I have to cut this piece of cardboard off here, because I can't do it with that, so you can see it. It's got all this piece of board and it's not. So before you get excited and cut it out, make sure you finish making the shape first. So you want to make the shape. I hope it's good enough. I should do after cutting that bit. So you want to put your piece down. No, well, you haven't got a piece, right? So we're going to pretend we don't have that. Now, so it's going to be higher than this, okay? That's your side bit there. That's your side piece that's a bit higher, right? So you're going to get, excuse me, you'll get this bit, and you want it a bit higher. So it's going to come up and it's going to go around like so, okay? This is going to be, depending on our ability to draw, I guess. You know what? We need to do it on a piece of paper first. Put that over there and let's get a piece of paper. We definitely need a piece of paper first. And that's not it. I'm sorry about the noise. Bin man's back again. They take a few bins, 2 bins today. And it's the biggest racket you ever did hear. Goodness me. Sorry, people. I did say it was noisy out there today. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to halve this, because it's going to be easier for me to do that if I halve it. And I'm going to have it for, say, get your piece of thing, and you work out. Now you want side bits. We're backing up a bit because we got too excited there. So we're going to go down and we're going to put a mark on there, because you want it a bit out the front, or maybe a bit more. I don't know yet. Hang on. Is that level? Probably not. I hope he shut the door after it was too late, after the noise was already, but it doesn't matter. We'll mark that like that, okay? Because that's where the front of your chair is going to, the arms of the chair are going to come to this part here, okay? Up around there. I wonder if he's got any mail for me. Jeremy? No, you're not coming in. Mustn't have. Probably got himself something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So then you want to put this. Where is the mark, Sonia? Here we go. Here they are. Look. Yeah. So we need to put our mark there, and we need to come to. We're going the wrong way. We need to have. This part here. There's your mark. So you start there and you roll your piece along. And I've got still got the wrong side on it. I want the biggest piece. I want to cut out this bit. I want the biggest piece so it goes on the back. So from the part there, roll it along until you get it to there, which is where the other mark is. Right. Now we're going to cut that up there like so. Try to be straight. Right, now we're going to halve it. Best way I know how to do anything is halving it, like especially if you want something with the two sides the same, you know, so you want to have that, both them things coming down there the same distance, alright? So you've got this piece here and you've got the, where's the marks on it? Here's our lines are here and here, right? Now this piece goes right down to the ground. To the ground, yeah, well it goes right to the ground. So what we need to do now is to visualise where we want our, catch that pencil, how high we'll have the top of it, so that won't be about there, okay? About there, righto. Now, this bit here has got to be a little bit higher. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? Righto, this bit here is going to be a little bit higher than there because that's your part that comes around the corner. Now you need to shape your back part and come down here like so. Right. Now that's probably not right, but it gives you something to sort of aim towards, if you know what I mean. Something to sort of. What we're going to do now, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it so I can see what sort of shape I've ended up with, which could be really scary, but I'm going to, oh, these scissors are a bit too big. I'm going to, these ones probably got too much sticky on them. I don't know how long I've been doing this for. So we're going to cut it out, and we're going to take the top piece first. We're going to just take it around there. So we know that we want it that high, like the finished item. Maybe it could have been a bit higher, hang on. It will be if I put it on there probably. And we know that it's going to go on here like so. Righto. So you can make your shape of your chair any way that you want to. This one of mine's got a tiny little dent in that bit there, see? This part here. But I don't have to do that if I don't want to. So what, but I might. I might just take it down in there just a little tiny bit and just see what that looks like now. Okay? And that way you've got all the same size. Alright? Righto. Maybe I should put this on the description that this is a bit of faffing about at the first stage of this. Right, now we need to have a little bit of a curvy thing coming up there, don't we? You know, we just want it to be curved a bit. But we probably need to take it from, and I did manage to do that without even doing it on purpose, to make it go around like that. Okay, give it a bit of interest, like it could be actually a chair, you know. It could be a chair. Not bad, not bad. You can shape yours any way you want it. You can have them square if you want to. You don't have to have it shaped like this. But this is how I did mine, and it probably turned out a bit better because I don't know how long I would have fiddled with it, but I think that this is not too bad. I think we're doing okay with that bit, okay? Now, we've got that part of the pattern and we've got the base of it. So we need to go and get this piece here and cut that out the same shape, alright? So go along your straight edge that I hope that I've got there. No, that's because I cut that off, didn't I? I'll go on this part here. This is my straight edge. This is my straight edge here. And I'm going to, this is not too bad, it is a bit thick. How's it going to bend though? I suppose it will, but maybe we just use some, I think I might use a bit of file folder for that. I might just use a bit of file folder because I think that it'll be strong enough, because we're going to put a thing, we'll put padding on either side, eh? Or even just glue two together. Might even just glue two pieces together, eh? Let's do that. We'll glue some file folder together. Here comes the glue. Look at that. Moving along flat out there. I'm going to put this on here. Just putting some parts and some glue on, people. You can even use the file folder for the, I buy these things because buy them in anything second hand or whatever. Not actually second hand, but because they're just so handy. Instead of having to use your good thing, like your good piece of paper, cardstock, which I don't have a lot of anyway, so we need to flatten that, don't we? That's a nasty noise. It's going to work though. Push out the glue. Now we'll put glue on here and stick it on. No, we won't. That's wrong, isn't it? We're going to trace this and keep it for our pattern, just in case one day sometime we might need to make another one. You don't want to glue it on there unless you really want to. You can if you like, and then cut it out. If you don't need to, you just want to cut this piece out here. Righto. Now the nasty big scissors. There's nothing wrong with them, it's just that I find them really hard to use sometimes if you're doing anything small or dainty or whatever, but otherwise they're really handy. Now I'm hoping that all stuck down good, so they're all both stuck together really nicely. Now, cut it across here, because this was where they come together, them two pieces of file folder across the bottom. Right. Now we're going to go around here. Now try and keep these angles on these or whatever, these corners, the best you can, because you really, yeah, I want to look nice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm taking this a bit higher. I don't know why, I just feel like I want to today. I'm going to have a look at it in a minute and see what I think. There's nothing wrong with adding a bit on. It's hard to take it off, like, I mean, it's hard to add it on after, and then it's easy to take it off in it. Righto. And it looks a bit weird too, doesn't it? But never mind. Should keep that shape thing, but I don't know if I'll be making many more. Now, what have I done with my bit? Here it is. Because I don't think when I did it, it had a high enough back on it, did it? It didn't either, because that looks better. That looks so much better. I'll show you in a minute when I fix it. I want it to look even. I do. Or be even, not just look it, it's got to be even. This one might be a little tiny bit higher, this side, than the other side. Rightio. Now, that looks better because it's a little bit higher, doesn't it? See? Rightio. Now you can make these tiny, tiny, tiny. I've made some with, you know, this big around of like a small reel that I had or something, and I made that size, and it looks really cool because you put it in your dollhouse, you see. But then this is for your pin cushion. Now I don't know whether I like how high that is. Do I? I don't know. I'm going to cut that off, believe me. Believe it or not, I am going to cut that off. Suppose I could. It'll look nice when it's covered. It'll surely look better. That's better. It is. It does look better, doesn't it? You can't really tell, can you? That way. Yeah. See? Don't you think that looks okay? All right. Now, because I use the back of mine too to push pins in. So push pins. Right. Now I've got a piece of. Well, I dropped that. Never mind. It wasn't anything that important, I don't think. It was something to put this, just a stand that I have. Okay, so I've got this piece of, it's like, something, right? It's a piece of fabric and it's stretchy and it's nice and I like it. So I'm going to put that on this inside. Don't worry about the back. I'm going to put this on the inside part in here. I didn't put it on the other one, but I want to put it on this one because I just do. So I'm going to stick this on here like so. Right. Actually, I'm going to put it... I should have probably took off my... should have bent this a bit more. I should have probably took off my ink, you know, from where I traced it. I should have probably... There's that man with his cross the road now. He's a noisy person, isn't he? I suppose he's doing a good job picking up the rubbish bins, I guess. Easy way of doing it, what they used to have to. Okay, now, I wonder if that's cut straight. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So I'm going to try and eyeball that to there. Eyeball it, we'll put it down there so it looks a bit straight. I'll cover that there like so. Now, this one here I've covered it with stretchy fabric. So, only thing I have today that's stretchy is lace that I really, really, really want to put over this. But I don't think it's a good idea. That's not working on this. Because you can see through it. I'll have a look in a minute. And I don't want to really have to cover this twice. And I'd really like a pair of scissors that I'm quite happy to use because I've got them out in the other room, I think. Anything for cutting. Oh, this is not bad. Have you ever seen anybody have so many pairs of scissors that are blunt? It's just incredible, isn't it? Painstaking. It's painful, I tell you. Just chopping these up too. Cause oh dear, here's another pair, just in case. I go and buy them, but I've got them out in the other room. These are more or less for paper in here, not for audio. Now, I think I might have to switch this off and do a part 2 because rather do that than have to go over time and then we have to put up something that only goes for 2 minutes because I went past me 50. I don't know how long I've been on here this time, but nothing. I think about half hour. Oh, aren't I silly? I put that on the wrong way. Oh dear. Well, it's still padded. When you do yours, have the fluffy side out. It's still padded, isn't it? It's not like it's not padded because it is. It's nice padding in there. I would rather the fluffy side out because I think the pins will go through it better. I'll have a try at this anyway. I'll see what happens. You see, I stick the odd needle up in there. That's all. That's all I wanted it for. So that works. Okay. Now, mouthful of water. Talking too much. So I have different fabrics that I thought I could try on that. Now this is interesting. I wonder if this is stretchy. Not really. Okay. This is very heavy too, this one. Very heavy to put on it. Where was the lace I was going to use? Here. I really like the lace. Don't you? What do you reckon if you put over that over there? Does that look too bad? I don't think so. I think it looks quite cool actually. And on the inside, pretty good. But what about over this brown bit? I'll just put some fold of paper over this brown bit. I'll stick a bit of paper over it. Because the thing is, this is going to go on there, this stretchy is going to work a lot easier for you to have it look nice, you know. It'll go on there really, really good. So let's do this. Let's put some glue on this thing. I don't know if it'll fit around the whole piece of paper. We'll try and see. Come on, glue, you can't do this to me. I need to put you down a minute ago. Really? Okay, so we're going to go along here. We're going to cover this with paper. You could, if you wanted to, I suppose, paint it. If it's white, leave it like it is, because the white looks okay. If it's a creamy colour, just leave it like it is, because it doesn't really matter. It's up to you whether you want to do that or not, but I think it'll look just fine. it's not going to fit. It's okay. I can put a bit more on. I can join it. I don't mind. It's all right if I join it. Cut that off. Just butt that up against there. And that piece. Oh, my husband must be over there getting the neighbour's bins again or something. Oh dear, whoever's getting that on. You people are rude. I think I know what it is. I think somebody must have their car in the way so the bin man can't pick up the rubbish. Which they do. They put their cars in the road and then he gets, if he doesn't empty it, it's not his fault if you put your car on the road. So he's out there beeping on that. Oh, come on now. I've made a mistake. I've got a little gap. It doesn't matter. I won't be able to see it. Finished. We'll patch it. We can do patching. Right, we're allowed to patch. Now, before I stick on the base of it here, I'm going to actually put on the base of do I want that to go under there or do I want, yes I will have it going under there, so I'm going to actually stick this on first, right, is that right? Yeah, because I'll put another piece on the bottom again after I covered it. Righto, you get me? Wait a minute, I'll show you. I'll do a bit more and then I'll switch it off and I'll come back on and finish it. And righto, so that's your base piece that you need for your bottom. He's still beeping on that man. He must be finding a lot of cars in the road. It'd probably make him quite angry, wouldn't it? You know, because actually, never mind. If he gets angry, well, you know. Now, in there, we need to put some wadding or stuffing or something, you know. And we need to, I'm going to pull this apart a bit because it's a bit of, it was all, you can put toy filling or whatever you want in that. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Righto. Now all I'm going to have to be praying for is that I get enough of this lace. I will have, come on, I surely will have enough lace to go over the whole thing like that. See? Right. I think that might be the dog actually trying to get in the back door, and I don't know why that would be happening. She sometimes gets a bit funny and if there's any fireworks or anything, but she's not, shouldn't be fussing today. I don't think there's anything to be fussing about today. Now, this is going to work really good, and I do hope that I've got enough. Okay, so I need to, I might need to leave it shut to, I'm going to leave it stuck together. There should be enough in there. I don't want it to be, I'm going to, when I mean stuck together, I'm not going to cut the piece of fabric out yet. Okay, I've got no idea if this is how I made that one. I must have made that one about, I don't know, 15 years ago or something. It's been there a long time, hasn't it? I used to be making pin cushions all the time. I was always pulling one apart, but I never pulled that apart because I just didn't want to do that. I just liked it, so I didn't. Now with this too, the idea is if you don't have it too deep, it's a good idea because then your needles won't get stuck down in it, okay? So you do not want your needles to get stuck down in it. Now I'm hoping that if I do this the right way, it's going to cover everything. I'm going to have enough left over to do the back. Right, I'm going to pull that out straight. It's a bit out of whack. Oh, some of the stuffing's not, you know, really snazzy, is it? So, but it's not bad. It's all right. I'm not going to worry too much about that because it's going to have pins stuck in there. And you know what? There's nothing worse than if the pins won't go in your pin cushion properly. So look at this. Very good. Look at that. How's that? That's a pin cushion. I don't like it if you can't get the pins in the pin cushion. Rightio. Now, we have to do this in a way that we're not going to have it all puck it up, because that's a good chance that that's going to happen because it's stretchy. We don't want to pull it down too much though, because we don't want to lose our pattern out of our thing. I'll better go now. I'll come back in a minute, okay? I'll just switch it off and